In this video, we are going to study rules for multiplication and division of integers. So let's say you're given two positive integers and you want to multiply them. So you have a positive integer times a positive integer. The answer is going to give you a positive integer. So positive times positive, the answer is positive. And for example, if you have 3 times 2, you're going to get 6. Positive times positive is positive. Now, let's say you're given two negative numbers. Negative integer times a negative integer. The answer is not a negative integer, but a positive integer. So the rule to remember here is negative times negative equals positive. So when the integers have the same signs, positive and positive, the answer is positive, or negative and negative, the answer is positive. So for example, you have negative 3 times negative 2, the answer is 6. Now, what if you're given a negative integer and a positive integer and you want to compute the product of those two numbers? So here we have a negative integer times a positive integer. The answer is negative, a negative integer. So if one of them is negative and the other one is positive, then the answer is a negative integer. So for instance, if we have negative 3 times positive 2, the answer would be negative 6. Now let's go over the division. The rules are exactly the same as in the multiplication. Here we have a negative number divided by a negative number. The answer is a positive number. Remember, for the multiplication, we had that negative times negative is positive. But here, we have also the same kind of rule. Negative divided by negative is positive. So if you have, for example, negative 60 divided by negative 12, the answer is positive 5. And we can do the same for when we have a positive number divided by a positive number. Remember, up for the multiplication, we had that positive times positive is positive. So the same goes here. Positive divided by positive is positive. As an example, if we had 60 divided by 12, the answer is positive 5. And lastly, if one is positive and the other one is negative, so we have a negative number and a positive number, and it doesn't matter if the positive number is on the bottom and the negative number is on top, it's exactly the same. So we have positive times negative, which is negative. And as an example, we have 60 divided by negative 12 is equal to negative 5.